Look at that floppy ear. Okay, back to reality, Courtney. Hi YouTube, my name is Courtney. Thanks for checking out my first video ever. I made a video on this look today, and this is the best quality of color with this camera I think I'm gonna get. So I apologize, I filmed inside. I tried to use as much natural lighting as possible, but it's a little tough to see the colors. Leave some comments down below on what you think, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye! So I'm just taking the Angel Veil primer and putting it all over my face using a random foundation brush that I think I got from a Boxy Charm box. Okay. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever HD in 120 or Y245. I do a pump and a half-ish. Sorry if you hear crunching, it's my dog in the background. He finally decided he wants to eat breakfast, and it's like 3 o'clock. So I kind of put it on the back of my hand and then dab it around my face. And then with the Beauty Blender, I will bounce. So you just keep bouncing that foundation in, spreading it as evenly as possible. I kind of like to let my freckles come out a little bit so I don't put my foundation on too heavy, so I use a damper beauty blender. Next we're going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in Fair, I think it's number 15. And I'm highlighting the nose, the cupid's bow, the chin, and then I do under eye pie pieces to cover up those dark circles and to highlight the inside of your face. So it brings more attention to it. So when you bronze, it'll make the face look a little slimmer. What I'm going to do next is use the Anastasia contour kit. I have it in the shade light to medium because, let's face it, I'm pale. Even with my little burn lines from this last weekend. I will be taking the banana powder in the lightest shade without shimmer. So I'll set my under eyes first so I don't crease, and then I set the whole T-zone where I had put all the concealer just so it stays. And then next I'm going to be bronzing using these 2 shades. And then I'm going to do from the top of the ears, under the cheekbones, the hairline, and from under the ears along the jawline just to give a little definition. I'm taking Chella Tantalizing Taupe brow pencil and I'm going to fill in my brows. I do a line on the bottom and then I fill in the tail and then I fill in the middle section by the arch and then the front. In the front I use upward strokes. It brings just more life to your face, I think, when you have defined brows. So I'll fill this in and then I'm going to take a spoolie and brush out any harsh lines so then I can go in with powder. The powder I'm going to be using is Anastasia Brow Duo in Ash Brown. I take the darker color and I fill this second 2/3 of the brow, and then I'll take the lighter color and fill in the front section and the very top of the brow. Makes it a little more natural in my opinion. Once I finish with that, I'm going to take the Anastasia Brow Gel in Brunette, and I'm going to set the brows so then they won't move all day. And they are sisters, not twins, just so you remember. So then I'm going to take Nars eye pencil and just line with a nude to keep my eyes more awake looking. Next, I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Nars eyeshadow primer. I don't tug on my eyes too much, so I just pat that in. And then we are going to be using the Morphe 35 Warm palette in a Sephora crease brush. Those 2 colors is kind of the orangey and the taupey brown color. And I'll just be sweeping that into the crease of my eyelid for my transition shade. Just something really simple, nothing crazy because it's just a basic go-to easy summer look. And then I'm going to take this other warm nude and just sweep it all over my eyelid just to blend everything together. Next is going to be the Colourpop color in Plunge, and I'm just going to take a finger and dab that all over my lid. It's a nice goldy, peachy, shimmery shade. Very summery. Now we are just going to take Too Faced Better Than Sex, my favorite mascara ever, and I'm just gonna apply a coat and excuse the face I make when I put on mascara. It's ridiculous. Now we are going to blush and highlight. So now we are going to take Wet n Wild, their new blush in Rose Champagne. So now I'm just going to take it, put it on the brush, tap off the excess, and do upward strokes and circles from where my cheekbone sticks out all the way up to my hairline. It kind of frames the face nicely and doesn't give you that little clownish look where it's just in the center of your cheek. Now I'm going to go to my highlighter, and I'm using the Becca by Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. Woohoo! I'm just going to highlight the cheekbones. I kind of bring it all over to the front of the cheek up to the temple area. And then I will also be highlighting my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And you can also do it above the eyebrow a little bit. And there's at one point when I forgot to highlight the inner corner of my eye and underneath my brow bone. So we'll be doing that next. So here I'm just taking MAC Nylon and doing my inner corners and under the brow bone highlights. I use NYX Matte Fresh. Finny Matte? Matte Finish. Matte Fresh, yeah. That's so cool, Courtney. Learn your products. Okay, so we're just gonna take Topanga by Colourpop. It is a matte finish. Satin, excuse me. So there's a finished look. Thanks for watching.